As the director of Norton Healthcare's Faith and Health Ministries, I'm humbled and honored to introduce this video gift to you, Reverend Schultz, to Mrs. Darlene, and to the rest of your beloved family, friends, and of course, your forever Norton Healthcare family. We hope it conveys the deep appreciation and heartfelt gratitude each of us truly has for you and your legacy of faithful service.
Reverend Schultz, I appreciate this opportunity to participate in the recognition of your long history of service of well over 4 decades to Norton Healthcare and its predecessor organizations. For that history is indeed extraordinary.
I've always believed that Reverend Schultz is the true north of our organization in so many ways, and his leadership of the Committee on Faith and Health Ministries exemplifies true servant leadership.
Norton Healthcare is built on a legacy of volunteers, people who gave their time, their talent, their work, their labor, their love to make Norton Healthcare who it is today. Reverend Schultz is one such person. Who he has been, what he has given to the Office of Faith and Health Ministries and the Committee on Faith and Health Ministries is unmatched and unsurpassed. And who we are as an organization can be directly tied to who he is and his influence Norton Healthcare.
Reverend Schultz's tenure with the committee was fantastic. He built that committee, put meat on the bones, and really has us looking at where our faith heritage comes from.
In thinking of Reverend Schultz's tenure, the words that come to mind are faithfulness, diligence, caring, and commitment. Since the late 1990s, before the office opened in 2003, Reverend Schultz has been a faithful steward of the board's desire to reunite with the organization's founding churches and then to integrate the church's values into its culture. What stands out to me about Reverend Schultz's tenure is his strong and unswerving passion for our mission. His own deep personal faith embodied his patient counsel to us always. It carried both the committee and the staff of Faith and Health Ministries through times of great change, not only of mergers and growth, but also through turbulent times in our community and the world itself.
When Norton doubled in size in 1998, and some of us were concerned that with that growth, the organization's faith history might be diluted. You saw to it that the new organization's mission statement stated clearly our commitment to that faith history, and that our statement of values is consistent with that mission.
He put everything that he had into this committee, and the results for Norton Healthcare in our community speak for themselves. He certainly has been very passionate about how we live daily those mission, vision, and values that we see on our walls in so many places.
He starts the board meetings with a prayer, and it's extremely important for us because it's very pertinent to what is going on in the world or what's happening at Norton, and it centers us. It just sets the meetings off perfectly.
Something I'll always admire and remember about Reverend Schultz, whether he served as a pastor, as a committee chair, as a board member, or a human being, Reverend Schultz personifies what each of us aspires, to be guided by faith, committed to serve.
You have overseen the strengthening and expansion over the years of our hospital's chaplaincy programs throughout the system. And you have provided such meaningful input at the governing board level, always helping assure our focus in decision-making stays on the patient and their physical, mental, and spiritual well-being.
The thing we all need to remember is that when you get Reverend Schultz, you always get his lovely wife, Darlene. We always viewed it as getting 2 for 1 because they were a great pair and a very powerful pair as it related to the right things happening in Norton Healthcare.
Thank you, Darlene, and the rest of the family for your sacrifices created by Reverend Schultz's commitment.
He deserves this time to be doing whatever he wants to do, but as we have reminded him, he's still in the Norton family. He's not going anywhere, and we will definitely be seeing he from time to time, and Darlene also. We can, you know, the other half comes along with him, and the other half better come along with him.
Reverend Schultz, your service and leadership have left footprints of love, leadership, and faithful commitment, which have provided a foundation of guidance for generations to come.
Reverend Schultz, we're going to miss you. We always knew that we could count on you. We always appreciated and were guided by your leadership, the contributions of your wisdom, and we're going to miss that.
Thank you, Reverend Schultz, for your many years of steadfast support, your kindness, and a sweet, sweet friendship. Well done, good and faithful servant. Reverend Schultz, enjoy your well-earned time with family, friends, and don't forget time for yourself. It is a privilege to recognize you, and with gratitude, thank you for your legacy of service.
Thank you so much for all the support and encouragement you provided me for well over 3 decades. That firm handshake, loving smile, and kind words will always be remembered. Congratulations, and God bless.
The thing I always remind people of is that when you retire or when you leave the Board of Trustees at Norton Healthcare, that doesn't mean that you leave the Norton Healthcare family. Reverend and Darlene will always be part of the Norton Healthcare family.